Doing this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Chiefs and the Jets on Monday Night Prime Time.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, you talk about this Jets defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Mahomes throw here into the hands of Moore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 17 carries, 57 yards.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
3rd down and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Rodgers now on first down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw caught by Pierce.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. On play action, Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Holding. Proceeding.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. On first down, Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. There's the stiff arm.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Sky Moore, his intended receiver.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
These two teams all tied after one. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short.
And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And then, folks, this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first 2 throws has them hovering up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jets 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He finds Wilson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Jets on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And this time he is in. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the 2nd time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. And you know where I'm
fantasy.
Going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy line, but you don't. Why don't you just play? You know,
I'm not good enough to play in a fantasy game. I enjoy watching
You're an
you do
analyst.
it.
You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll take us back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Paul on to give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Alec Pierce from a yard out. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. Where was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium? Laviska Shenault. 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And check down, complete to Hall. They'll wind up a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. He's got it to the 43 here.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Throwing is Rodgers.
And he's got Pierce.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he returns this to the 22. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
New York's offense back out there and set to go.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
That one finds Pierce right side.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Jets have opened the lead up to 30.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he powers his way up past the 30. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Mahomes, he's got the connection to Moore.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. They juked him.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Mahomes going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Jets' 4-yard
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've put.
And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is down to 24.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
16 yards. 1st down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now Dillon on the inside give.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
121 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, New York.
Hall again.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running left to give to Pacheco. The Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Hall. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Rodgers. And he is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Jets, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back